Hi, this is Tracy Baim. I'm publisher and co-founder of Windy City Times newspaper. You know, the heavily LGBT areas of Chicago have really changed over the last 100 years. In the early part of the last century, the heavily gay area was down around Tower Town, which is around Water Tower Place. Slowly over the decades, those areas have morphed kind of north. A heavily gay area was the River North area in the early 1970s. And then by the late 1970s, early 80s, it was concentrated around the Broadway, Clark, and Diversity areas. And then by the early to mid 1980s, it started to be along Halsted Street and in the Lakeview area. So really, the LGBT community has grown and changed over time. What's different in the last couple decades is that a lot of openly gay businesses have been owned by gay people instead of just the mafia from the past, and they're beyond the bars. So really, it's wrong to say that there's only one gay area of Chicago. LGBT people live in all areas of Chicago, from South Shore and Calumet City to Oak Park, Evanston, and even Crystal Lake. We really are everywhere, just as the African American and Latino communities, the Asian communities are everywhere. However, there are heavily gay concentrations in Boys Town, on Halsted near Belmont, as well as in Andersonville, Rogers Park, at Uptown, and Edgewater. So that's where a lot more of the LGBT-owned businesses are, and residents, as well as the political clout, the voting clout, etc. So it's interesting. I think there's been a lot of change in how companies look at the LGBT community over the years. I think there's still a lot of work to do in terms of more advertising, more marketing, more partnerships with the community. But it's come a long way since I first started in 1984, and I think for the next 29 years, we're going to also see leaps and bounds in how the LGBT community is further integrated into all parts of the city and the region. So thanks very much for your time.